So you think we should sign him?
Already done. 6 months contract with an option to renewal. We're gonna make a fortune with this guy.
Wonderful. Nice job, Nando.
Thank you, boss.
Killing it. Killing it.
And you didn't even have to lift a finger.
Yeah, you guys are killing it over there, Jax.
Yeah. Thank you. Never been busier. We got clients coming in, deals being done. It's a great time for the company.
Don't sound so excited.
You know, when normal people get successful, they smile, sometimes even laugh.
It just feels like it's all kind of happening without me actually doing anything.
And this is bad because...
Because when I started in this business, it was a challenge. Every contract, every meeting, there was kind of a thrill, but now...
Are you saying the thrill is gone?
I know how it sounds. Right, just look at you guys. Look what you've done with your lives. I don't know. Maybe I need a new goal.
Like a new adventure? Are you finally gonna go hang gliding with me? Yes?
No. I'm talking about a goal.
Look, not to put a damper on your existential crisis or anything, but you and Trish have been divorced for what, 6 years now? You could always try dating again.
That ship has sailed.
That's what we thought. But look at us. We both got ourselves married inside a year.
I've never seen either one of you happier. But honestly, I've been there. Done that. Not very well.
What are you talking about? You and Trish just grew apart, that's all.
Yeah, no harm, no foul.
Oh, speaking of, that's Trish. I'll be right back. Hey, how's Italy?
Very Italian. How are you?
Oh, you know, making people famous for doing things our parents told us not to do in public. How's Betty?
Well, that's why I'm calling, actually.
What's wrong?
Nothing. We're fine. She's learning Italian faster than I am. But they want me to oversee a freshwater project the government's doing in Kenya. I'd be gone for a month.
You don't even have to ask. I would love for Betty to come stay with me while you're gone.
Great. I feel bad for taking her out of school here, but I don't know any other way.
Trish, I had a better idea.
You made it. Great. Now, are you really going to forget about work for a while and just enjoy Italy?
You got the reuse contract from the cat video lady?
100%. She signed this morning.
And the guy who burps Bohemian Rhapsody, is he renewing?
We're having lunch today. I'll have the deal done by end of business.
Right. Well, what about the,
Jackson, relax. I've got this. Everything's under control. The business isn't going to fall apart without you.
I know that. I do. I think it's just taking some getting used to, I guess.
Don't worry about a thing. You're where you need to be.
You're right. You're right. Italy is exactly where I need to be. Oh!
Oh, Madonna Santa, ma guarda dove vai, oh!
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
No, you almost gave me a heart attack. Watch where you're going.
Maybe you could look both ways before you cross the street.
And maybe you shouldn't be on your phone when you're behind the wheel of a car.
I was dealing with a very important situation back in the States.
Why do Americans spend so much time worrying about what's happening everywhere else but where they are?
That's kind of a sweeping generalization, don't you think?
Well, you didn't prove me wrong. In Italy, we live in the moment, and we try not to hit pedestrians. Sto idiota di turista.
Gabriella, language.
Not language, Mom. I was almost hit by a car.
What?
Yes, some tourist, of course, paying more attention to his phone than the road.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Can you believe he actually tried to convince me it was my fault?
Oh, you spoke with him.
A little bit.
And what did you talk about?
Nothing, Mama. He had an attitude. You could see it in his eyes.
And what color were they?
What?
His eyes.
I think a hazel. It doesn't matter what color they were, Mama. He could have run me over.
But he didn't. Oh, here's the papers you asked me to sign.
Brava. Now I just need to get Papa's signature.
I still don't understand why we're doing this.
Told you, Mama, it's a business merger. It's to bring together our restaurant and Papa's vineyard so we can get a loan from the bank.
Yes, but why do we need a loan from the bank? We're doing fine.
We could do better. We could fix the kitchen, get new tiles for the floor, and maybe I can help Papa expand his vineyard, do tours or wine tastings.
My daughter, so ambitious. But Lorenzo is a very proud man. He will never agree to this.
Well, maybe if you talk to him about it.
You know your father and I have an agreement. I don't talk to him, he doesn't talk to me. We all live happily ever after. If you want him to sign these papers, it's up to you.
You made it.
Couldn't get here fast enough. Okay. When did she get off school?
In an hour. I've left instructions all over the house,
Okay.
so you shouldn't have any trouble figuring things out. But if you have any problems, just call the landlord. This is their number.
Okay, great. Still make the shelf, huh?
Always will. How are you doing, anyways?
Great. Business just had its best year ever. Got more clients than we can handle.
I meant you. How are you doing?
Me? I'm good, yeah.
You seeing anybody?
No. I've got enough going on these days as it is. Barely have time for myself. You know what? Why don't I head down to Betty's school early? That way I can surprise her when she gets out.
She would love that, yeah.
Okay, good. Text me the directions.
Jackson,
Yeah.
she's 14 now. She's been doing a lot of growing up lately.
I know. I understand. Still my little girl.
Did you come here to finish the job?
Oh, good. I said I was sorry.
Oh, so now you admit it was your fault.
Okay, fine, my fault. Happy?
Derry, how can I help you?
Just wondering if I can get a cappuccino to go, please.
We don't do to go.
Okay, great. Then I'll just drink it here, I guess.
A cappuccino.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yes. You have a rule against that?
Not officially, no, but cappuccino is for the morning, not the afternoon. It's the Italian way.
Okay, this has been fun. Never mind. I gotta go pick up my daughter from school. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Scusi? Cappuccino? To go.
That's a to-go cup.
No, but you can use your imagination.
Okay, yeah.
Bring it back tomorrow.
Sure. How much do I owe you?
It's on the house. Welcome to Sperlonga.
Thank you. Grazie.
Prego.
You were right.
About what?
His eyes. They are hazel.
Mamma.
Betty!
Dad! When did you get here?
Oh, a little while ago. I thought I'd come and walk you home from school.
Dad, this is my friend Alicia. Alicia, this is my dad.
Nice to meet you,
Ciao, Signor Ryder. You drink cappuccino in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Ma tuo padre ha davvero intenzione di accompagnarci ogni giorno a casa? Li parlerò. Sì, fai bene. Questa cosa non è buona per la nostra reputazione.
Sweetheart, listen to your Italian. You are incredible.
Grazie, papà.
Then the day came that Trisha had to leave. So now it was Jackson and Betty on their own.
Okay, I'll be good.
You'll be all right. Just call us when you arrive. Bye. We love you.
Love you.
You're gonna be okay.
And how did that go?
Okay.
Actually, surprisingly well.
Me and you.
You get a dog now?
Until Jackson tried to use the stove.
Thing is, nothing really happened. She stepped out in front of my car, I hit the brakes, no problem. And then she starts yelling at me. And later at the restaurant, she wouldn't even serve me a cappuccino. Well, at least at first. The nerve. Now, people in small towns are supposed to be friendly.
I think they are. Unless you're trying to run them over with your car.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Well, there are other restaurants in town. I'm sure I can figure out a way to avoid her.
Yeah, but are you sure you want to?
Why would you say that?
Because you haven't stopped talking about her since we got online.
Okay, I gotta go. Guy's here to fix the stove.
Ciao.
Nice. Ciao. Thanks for coming so quick. I just can't seem to figure out what the problem is.
What are you doing here?
I'm staying here, taking care of my daughter. What are you doing here?
My family owns this house. I guess that makes me, how do you say, your landlord?
So the one person in Sperlonga Jackson doesn't want to see?
Turns out to be the owner of the house he's living in.
That's gotta be awkward.
Not at first.
There. All better.
What exactly did you do?
Oh, it was a very complicated repair procedure. I lit the pilot light.
I could have done that.
So why didn't you, Dad?
Don't you have homework to do?
Well, they don't give us homework in Italy.
What?
You know, we have an excellent farmer's market here in Sperlonga. I go there every week, and the tomatoes are very fresh.
We happen to love our canned tomatoes, don't we, Betty?
Whatever you say, Dad.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with canned tomatoes, but you have to add some sugar to them to make the flavor really come to life.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for your help,
Gabriella. And you're Jackson.
You have my number in case you need anything else. Ciao, Betty.
Ciao.
Goodbye, Jackson.
Dad, you didn't tell me you knew our landlady.
I don't. Not exactly. And you could have had my back on the whole canned tomato thing.
My dad.
Betty! Hey!
Wait, your dad waits for you here?
Yes, every day.
Well, okay. See you tomorrow, Betty.
Hey!
Hi, Dad.
Who's that?
That's Gio.
Gio.
Yes, Dad. Before you say anything, he's just a friend from school.
I didn't say anything.
Questo è il quarto giorno di fila che tuo padre ci accompagna a casa. Mi avevi detto che avrebbe perso interesse. Pensavo che a questo punto avrebbe smesso. Lo sai che ti dico? Tuo padre avrebbe proprio bisogno di un'amica. Ciao.
A lovely young lady.
Alicia was right. Betty had to do something. But what?
This is their restaurant website. Gabriella and her mother did it all by themselves.
Well, I'm gonna be honest here. These photographs They're not great, but at least you can't read the font, so you don't see the spelling errors. Layout's a bit of a mess.
No wonder they're not getting any traffic.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think Gabriella should probably leave social media to a professional.
Great. Thanks, Dad. I need you to do it.
Do what?
Help Gabriella with her webpage.
Nope, didn't say that.
Come on, Dad. She's a really good person. She volunteers at the school, she gives free food to the firefighters, plus she's an excellent landlady. I mean, who else would come all the way to our house at night just to show you how to use a lighter?
I know how to use a lighter.
If you won't do it for Gabriella, we will at least do it for me. Your firstborn child, your only child who's been torn from your arms and now lives thousands of miles away in a completely different country. Please?
Jackson wasn't sure about this. After all, it was a big step. He hadn't come to Italy with the intention of meeting anybody. Although Jackson was trying to stay focused on Betty, there were those canned tomatoes. Turned out, Gabriella was right. So Jackson decided to do what he did best.
I like it.
Right?
Yes.
He rebranded everything, from the food to the restaurant. He even managed to rebrand the family history. It was all going very well until...
Where did you get that?
We found it online. Some old article in a paper. What do you think?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Gabriella, wait. Okay, hold on. Wait, what's wrong?
What's wrong? The fact that you even asked me that question tells me that you know nothing about me, or Italy for that matter. Here we value truth and honesty, the real things that are important in life, not this fake fantasy world of yours.
Okay, first of all, it's not my world, it's just social media. And unfortunately, in this day and age, for any business, image is kind of all that matters.
Well, it doesn't matter to me. And if it does to you, then I'm sorry, but we have nothing left to say to each other. Now, if you don't mind, I have a whole restaurant to run, a real restaurant. E guarda te questo che si permette di venire qua e dirmi come si deve fare a usare il social media. Ma vai.
I don't get it. Jackson went to all that trouble having Gabriella's website redesigned, and then she kicks him out of the restaurant. What's her problem?
That's what Jackson wondered too. But he decided not to let it bother him. After all, he had Betty to take care of and a whole town in Italy to explore. But then there were the canned tomatoes.
Wait, the canned tomatoes show up in the story again?
Well, actually, they don't show up. He couldn't find any in the cupboard. And that changed everything.
You can have that one.
No, you take it.
You're the professional. I'm sure you could use it more than I can.
There are others.
Okay. Oh, great. Grazie.
You ended up buying fresh tomatoes after all.
Unrelated to our conversation, I decided it was time to expand my vegetable horizon.
Actually, tomatoes are fruit.
Okay. Whatever it is, I ran out of the canned ones. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Apologize.
Busy today.
Yeah, it is. It's like the whole town is here. Is anybody working Spurlonga?
Well, they work. But work does not come first. There's a balance, you know? You must have life, you must have love, and then you have work.
Does sound nice. I guess I still got a lot to learn about the Italian way.
Sul conto.
Grazie. Gabriella,
Jackson,
I'm
I'm sorry.
You first.
No, please.
I didn't mean to insult you. Or the whole country, for that matter. I thought I was doing a nice thing, but I guess I wasn't, and I apologize.
I apologize too, because you did do a nice thing. And you were just trying to help me and our restaurant, and I overreacted. You forgive me?
Only if you forgive me.
Pace, carote, patate, la minestra non mi piace.
I don't know what that was, but I loved every second of it.
It's a deal.
Okay, it's a deal. So how long have you owned the restaurant?
Oh, it's not mine. It's my mother's.
Oh.
She and my father used to own it together. And a vineyard, just outside town.
Oh.
But there were a few bad years and they fought too much. About money, mostly. So they got a divorce and now she has a restaurant and he has a vineyard and they never speak.
I'm sorry, it's too bad.
Grazie. My dream is to bring the two businesses back together. So I've already hired a lawyer and I'm working on getting a loan. But
What?
the reason I got so upset with you was because that photograph reminded me of what happened to my family, to my parents, and how stubborn my father can be.
Well, I apologize. I didn't mean to bring up feelings for you.
It's not your fault. Papa is just impossible. I don't know what to do.
Well, I guess this is ciao.
Ciao can mean hello or goodbye.
Is that right?
But if you want to say a goodbye that means something more, like more serious goodbye, when you say arrivederci.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for today. I'll get this bag back to you as soon as I can.
You may keep it. A souvenir of our day at the market.
I'll cherish it always.
May I ask a favor?
Sure, yeah.
I would like to make dinner for you. You and Betty. As an apology for the other day.
You don't have to do that.
I want to. Besides, you can't live on canned tomatoes forever.
I thought you fixed the problem. I thought I did. Dad, you know you don't have to do this every day.
I was in the neighborhood. Come on. We need to talk.
Dinner. With Gabriella.
Yeah. I told her I needed to talk it over with you first, just in case it made you feel uncomfortable.
Why would it make me uncomfortable?
Because I'm your father. And I'm also a guest in your mother's house. Having somebody over might be awkward for you.
Well, are you saying this is a date?
No. No, absolutely not. This is a friend who's a chef who's coming over to make us dinner. What do you think?
Well, child's teenage years can be the most difficult whilst processing the trauma of divorce. As your daughter, I'm willing to accept this challenge. It will not be easy. Somehow, I will rise above.
Very nice. Is that a yes? 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Well done, Dad.
Thank you.
And it took you only 3 clicks this time.
Okay.
Now let's see if you can boil water.
It's on my resume.
And don't forget to add a palmful of salt. My father says pasta water should be as salty as the sea.
I'll set the table. I think some of Mom's good stuff is still in one of the boxes.
daughter is a lovely young lady.
Yeah,
You must be very proud.
I am. Trish and I have done our best to try to be good parents.
I think you have succeeded.
Thank you. Yeah, we do it together. When our marriage ended, we discovered that we were better off as friends. So we tried our best to maintain a good relationship so that we can raise Betty with the same level of love and commitment.
Betty's very lucky to have you as a father.
I'm lucky to have her.
Fathers and daughters can be a very complicated thing.
Thanks for my car.
It almost ran me over in the store.
Okay.
It made me think of you. Oh, Dio santo, Dio santo. Chiudi, 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 chiudi.
Oh,
Chiudi,
yeah.
chiudi,
What's wrong?
chiudi, chiudi, chiudi,
Cutie? Who's cutie? Oh, you're speaking Italian. Here, watch out. The stove is still on. You okay? Did you burn yourself?
No, did you?
No, I'm okay.
Found them.
Yeah, the plates. Why don't you go and get set up, and we'll,
Start over again.
yeah, we'll start over again. That was amazing. I do not think I'll be able to eat again until December.
Actually, we have a wonderful dinner at the restaurant for La Vigilia, which is Christmas Eve. I can save you a table if you'd like.
Will I have to boil water?
You're pretty good at it, Dad. You know, let's get hang of it.
Thank you. I had an excellent teacher.
Actually, I'm the one who should be thanking you, both of you, for letting me share this evening with you.
It meant a lot to us, too. Okay,
Oh no, wait, selfie time.
of course.
A little closer.
Yeah. I found the canned tomatoes.
The canned tomatoes again.
I told you they change everything. When her original scheme to get Jackson and Gabriella together didn't work out, Betty had to go to Plan B.
And what was Plan B?
She hid the canned tomatoes. It was the only way she could think of to get Jackson to go to the farmer's market. She figured it would only be a matter of time. Of course, Gabriella didn't know about any of this at all. So when she asked Jackson if she could make them dinner, it was actually her idea.
You mean Gabriella really was interested in Jackson?
Uh-huh. So obviously he had to take evasive action.
Like what?
Wait. And maybe figure a few things out. I did not come here to fall in love.
So what do you want us to do?
We've already talked about it, and I think she understands. But if Betty calls you, which I know she will, just tell her, no more trying to fix me up. Gabriella or anybody.
Absolutely.
100%.
Okay. I gotta go.
What are you thinking?
Exactly what you're thinking.
Ciao.
Ciao. Hi. Looks good.
We always decorate for the festival.
That's great. Gabriella.
Do you know the Illusionista?
No, I don't.
It means the conjurer. It's a very well-known opera. It was written right here in Sperlonga almost 200 years ago. It was first performed in the piazza right over there.
Isn't that something?
Each year for the anniversary, we have a festival. So we all dress up in costumes and masks from the opera. There's food and dancing and wine. You will come. Yes?
Actually, we need to talk.
Okay. We can talk while you help.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Look, there's something I need to tell you.
That sounds very serious.
It is to me. It's about our situation, this situation.
What do you mean situation?
What am I even saying? You know what? Forget this. What I mean is us.
Just like in the movies.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Is there something wrong, Jackson?
Yeah, something is wrong. It's about when you made dinner the other night.
Okay, you didn't like it?
No. I loved it. It was one of the best meals I've ever had, but we can never do it again.
I can make lunch.
No, I mean, anything. You and me, we can never do anything again. I'm sorry, I know this probably doesn't make... Goodbye, Gabriella.
Gabriella, your father mailed back those papers you sent him for the loan. He didn't sign them.
Of course he didn't. What was I expecting?
Hey, I saw you talking to your American friend. He seems very nice.
I thought he was too, Mama. I thought he was too.
Now, hold on. Are you telling me that's the end of the story? Jackson just left her standing there and didn't even say why?
He couldn't. The truth was, he didn't really know himself.
Well, this certainly isn't much of a love story.
That's because it's not over yet. A week went by with Gabriella pretending she didn't care. And even though Jackson pretended he didn't care, he stopped buying canned tomatoes. And still went to the market to buy fresh tomatoes. Since neither of them would make the first move, it looked like whatever romance they might have had was over before it even started.
I can't decide, Dad. Which one do you want?
Me? Nah, neither. Thanks.
Dad, you have to wear a mask to the festival tonight. It's a tradition.
Well, it's a good thing we're doing something else then. What do you want to do?
Dad, are you guys hearing this? My father is denying me a very important cultural experience of great educational value, without which I'll probably not get into the college of my choice.
Come on, Jax. Take her to the festival.
Yeah, festivals are awesome.
Let's go skydiving. Come on.
He's just trying to avoid someone.
It's not true. If you guys think it's so great, then why don't you fly down here and go yourselves?
Okay.
Let's go.
Hold on, did you know about this?
I got 2 extra masks.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, yes.
I still cannot believe you guys are here.
Hey, well, Chelsea went to see her parents in Varna, and this was kind of on the way.
I've always wanted to see Italy. I just didn't think it would be through such tiny eye holes.
All right, back here.
Ciao Betty. Che bella la tua maschera.
Grazie, anche la tua.
Betty, aren't you going to introduce us to your friend?
Oh, yeah, sure. Gio, this is my dad, and Dad, this is Gio.
Buonasera, signore.
Sarah, Gio.
And these are my honorary uncles, Pete and Danny.
Ciao, Bilo.
What he said.
Coraggio, facciamoci un giro.
Wait, Betty, we're gonna meet right back here, 1 hour, remember?
Jackson, relax.
I'm relaxed.
Hey, yeah, listen, she's 14, okay? Gotta let her have some fun. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hey.
Eye holes are so small.
I got you. Yes. Told you. I know this is gonna be fun.
I like it.
Okay. Okay.
I could move to Italy.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon.
Wait, hey, is that? Look at our boy. I would have never thought if I didn't see it. No, seriously, I gotta get this. Get it. Look at that. Uh-huh. He doesn't even know we're watching. I didn't know he had you.
Dipper again!
Do it again!
Double dip!
Double dip, Jackson! Yeah! That's our boy!
Wasn't me, it's all her. Thank you for the dance.
You two danced like that, and you didn't get her name.
Doesn't matter. It was just a quick little nothing dance.
What, this is your idea of nothing?
Ah, no wonder he hasn't been on a date in 6 years. Oh, I'm an espresso guy.
We drink cappuccino in the morning around here, and I have been on dates. I've been on a bunch of dates. I've been on 4 dates. It's just not happening, that's all.
What about this? Is this happening?
Like, you do want to find her, don't you?
I told you guys I'm not interested in getting into a relationship.
But you did say you wanted new goals in your life.
And maybe this is it?
Goal.
Don't do the hands.
Hey guys, look what I got. Real Italian olive oil from real Italian olives.
That's perfect if you're planning to have 500 people over for a salad.
Okay, it says the restaurant is right on that corner. Yeah, okay.
Wait. That's where you guys want to have lunch?
Yeah, it looks great.
And it's on the guide, and it's got great reviews.
Betty put you up to this?
What? What? No! What are you talking about?
Daniel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That is Gabriella's restaurant.
Whoa. The Gabriella who you tried to hit with your car, that Gabriella?
We're past that.
Whoa, what's the big deal? Betty said you two were friends.
We were. It just didn't exactly end well.
Well, I'm sorry, Jax, but I'm hungry and your feelings can't compete with my stomach. Let's go, Pete.
Let's go.
Maybe we can use this oil for a salad.
Great.
Buongiorno.
Hi.
Ciao.
Oh, you must be Gabriella. Hi, I'm Danny.
Hi.
This is Pete.
Hi.
We're Jackson's best friends from America.
Wow.
She knows.
From America, really? I would have never guessed.
Tavalor portrait por favore?
Table for 3, you can follow me this way.
Yeah! Nailed it!
Our menu's right here.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh.
Can I get you something to drink?
I will have a glass of wine, please. Thanks. Red.
It's a little early for wine, so I'll have a grappa.
You do know grappa is stronger than wine, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't sound stronger. Grappa.
And what about for you? It's after 12 noon, so maybe you would like a cappuccino?
Water. Thank you.
There, see? Look, you got yourself all worked up about nothing.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, I think my olive oil's leaking.
Oh, great.
It's like,
It's on the other side.
where?
It's the other side.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, are you okay? You okay? You got it?
I'm fine. Got it.
He's got it.
You gonna clean it up?
I'll clean it up!
Okay, so what about you and Gabriella, huh? Maybe it's time you get back in the game?
Sports metaphor. Sound a lot like Danny.
Look, all I'm saying is
I know.
you should at least talk to her. Okay, you both are adults, and whatever happened in the past is over and done, right?
Nope. It's a bad idea. You guys stay. Enjoy lunch. I'm gonna go.
Jax.
Woo!
Jax. Jax. Jax.
Look at you.
Look at you. Look at us.
Look at us.
Clapping for him.
I don't think he doesn't want us to do it.
Oh, sorry.
You got this. You got it.
You could have said something.
I wanted to, I just didn't know how. It was an accident. I didn't know it was you. Thought I was dancing with a stranger, and by the time I realized who it was too late. Besides, the way you left here last week, I thought you never wanted to see me again.
Gabriella. I have to go meet Betty. Six years.
What is 6 years?
Trish and I divorced 6 years ago. I haven't been in a serious relationship since then. I don't know why I'm telling you this, except to say that, I haven't danced in a long time. Until last night, I thought I'd forgotten how.
Say ciao to Betty for me.
Dad, I thought we talked about this. You can't walk me home from school every day.
Well, I was in the neighborhood. So, tell me about Gio. Is he a friend, special friend, or...
Or what, Dad? Boyfriend? Go ahead. Ask me.
I didn't mean to,
Yes, you did, Dad. Yes, you did. Gio is just a friend, Dad. In fact, he and Alicia are my only friends. You know why? Because you walk me to school every morning. And every afternoon, you're standing there waiting for me like the dark night. Honestly, Dad, it creeps people out.
It's not what I'm trying to do.
Do you know how that makes me feel? It makes me feel like you don't trust me.
I just want you to be okay.
I know, and I love you for it. But you're being too overprotective, Dad. You're trying to protect me from the world the same way. The same way that you're trying to protect yourself.
What does that mean?
You keep telling people you don't want a relationship. You know what I think? I think you're just afraid. And you're trying to protect your heart from getting hurt again. It's not fair, Dad. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to me. I don't need a bodyguard. I need a dad.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Betty and I just had a father-daughter talk on the way home from school.
Could have gone better.
She's a great kid, Jax. But if you keep holding her too tight, you're gonna lose her.
She's 14.
Yeah. She's 14. It's time to let go a little. Let her live her own life a bit.
She's my daughter. I have a responsibility.
And you use it. Just like you use your high-powered career and your marriage that didn't work out to keep yourself from moving on.
When are you gonna face the truth, Jax?
You can't hide behind Betty forever.
Yes. Where's the rest of this?
This is how we serve breakfast in Italy.
But my tummy's from America.
Gotta go. Bye.
Betty.
Dig in.
Betty, hold on. I'm coming.
Really, Dad?
Just hold on. Hear me out, okay? I wanted to tell you that, as a father of a child of divorce, I think it's time that you started to walk to school on your own.
Dad.
No. I'm sorry. My mind is made up here. You can beg and you can plead. But you've got to learn to do this on your own. It's embarrassing. I think it's time that you walk to school by yourself.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too. I'm sorry.
Buongiorno. I made too much lasagna. Maybe you would like some?
Gabriella, you are a lifesaver.
Jackson's been trying to starve us to death.
Okay.
I'm glad you like it. Okay, I have to go. My bus leaves in 20 minutes. I don't want to be late.
Where you going?
To my father's vineyard. If I want that loan, I need his signature. So far, he's refused, but maybe if I talk to him face to face. Anyway, enjoy your lasagna. Ciao.
Ciao. What?
Dad, you're not gonna make her take the bus, are you?
Yeah.
More for us.
Yes.
Gabriella, wait. I have a car. If you want to use it.
Grazie, but I never learned to operate a car. In Sperlonga, there is no need. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could drive. Yeah.
Are you sure you know the way?
Don't have to. Got an app.
Turn here.
The app says to go straight.
Are you going to listen to me or your phone?
Well, my phone's connected to $1 billion satellite system, so it's never wrong. Still nothing.
Maybe you should have been following my directions after all.
No one likes to hear "I told you so," Gabriella, even when it's in a lovely Italian accent. Okay, so looks like that last pothole did a number on this transmission. I'm probably stuck here until someone comes along. Might as well get comfortable. It's gonna be a long wait. Okay, I guess we're walking. Don't wait for me. You know, I'm not trying to be that dad, but pretty soon she's gonna be going to university and getting married. I should be taking my grandkids to swimming lessons and band practice.
Jackson, in the moment, okay?
We made spaghetti one time, okay? I'm not that Italian yet. And then we had a fight. And Betty said that I don't trust her.
Do you?
Of course I do. I love my daughter.
But that is not the same thing. As a daughter, I think one of the greatest gifts a parent can give a child is their trust. That's all Betty's asking for. So, do you trust her? Come on, we've got a long way to go, and we'll never get there on foot.
Oh, well, what do you suggest?
This is absolutely beautiful. You grew up here.
I spent my childhood playing here. Come on, I know a shortcut. I have a confession to make. I haven't been completely honest with you.
This isn't a shortcut. We're lost. You can be honest. You can just tell me.
No. That night at the festival when we danced, it wasn't an accident. I was waiting for you. I was hoping for you to show up. I knew it was you all along.
Why didn't you just tell me? You could tell me that.
I didn't want you to leave. And all I really wanted was one last dance with you. Ciao, papà.
Buonasera.
What happened?
Yeah, it's not that serious. But the car won't be ready until tomorrow, which means you guys are on uncle duty.
No problem. But you really have to tell your daughter to let Danny win once in a while. His poor little ego.
Okay, I gotta go.
You're a friend of my daughter's.
Yeah, that's right.
What kind of a friend?
A good friend, Papa. He brought me all the way up here to see you.
It's been a long time.
You never invite me.
Since when does my daughter need an invitation? But I'm afraid you wasted your trip. I've told you before I'm not interested.
But did you even read it?
Yes, the merger with your mother's business, the loan, the expenses, yes, everything.
And you don't think it's a wonderful idea?
This vineyard has been in our family for over 200 years. I'm not going to risk it over some foolish idea.
It's not a foolish idea, Papa. Every vineyard does wine tastings. Every vineyard does tours.
Well, not this one. We have a tradition of excellence here. I'm not gonna throw all that away just to have some tourists stampeding all over my house. No offense.
None taken.
Please. This project is like a dream for me. Why wouldn't you just give me a chance to make it come true?
You must be hungry. I'm going to prepare some dinner.
Papa!
Gabriella, ho detto no.
Gabriella was right. Her father sounds impossible.
It was looking that way until...
Jackson.
Jackson.
Thought I'd see if you needed any help.
You cook?
I can boil water.
Boil it in this.
I want you to know my daughter and I have always been very close. She's my greatest joy.
Well, forgive me for saying this then, sir, but you have a strange way of showing it.
Father-daughters. It's complicated.
Only if we make it that way. As salty as the sea.
Where'd you learn about that?
Gabriella told me. She said she learned it from you. I have a daughter. I love her very much. But I'm learning love and trust have to go hand in hand. Or neither of them mean anything at all.
I trust my daughter.
Okay, so why don't you give her a chance?
Because she's not ready.
You know, I bet whoever it was in your family that started this vineyard 200 years ago, they heard that same thing. It's a good thing they didn't listen.
That is where I had my heart broken the very first time. He told me he loved me. He said he was gonna stay with me forever. And then he left.
That's sad.
He had to go to soccer practice. We were 8 years old.
I'm sorry. How about your dad?
I should have known I wasn't going to convince him. Fathers are stubborn.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what your dad does or doesn't do. I think you're gonna do great things.
That is very kind.
No, it's just the truth. I've made a career out of betting on people. And I would bet on you any day.
But not on us.
I think you're the most amazing woman that I've ever met.
But
when I go home at the end of the week, that's just the reality of it. And as much as I want to, I have far too much of my life to let this happen. To you, to me, to us. You deserve a lot better than that. I'm sorry.
at least we had a dance.
Yeah. At least we had a dance.
Arrivederci, Jackson.
Sounds like she's working fine now.
I'll just go let Gabriella know.
She's gone.
What?
Yeah, she took the early bus back to town. She left you this. I believe my daughter must care for you very much.
And I care for her. It's just not gonna work out.
That's a shame. I too had someone who cared for me. Bella's mother, my wife. But I was foolish. And I've regretted it ever since. You were married once, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
What happened?
Just grew apart, you know. Grew apart and, no, that's not what happened. That's just what we told everybody. And ourselves. Truth is, it was my fault. I was so focused on my career and giving my daughter the life that I never had, that I lost sight of what was important. Let my marriage fall apart. By the time I realized what was happening, it was too late.
Love. Love is rare enough in this world, Jackson. When we find it, we should never turn our backs on it. It may never come again. In bocca al lupo.
Lorenzo, what does that mean?
It means essentially good luck.
Jackson,
Nando.
what's up? You okay?
No, everything's all right. Look, I need to ask you a question.
Are you all right, Gabriella?
I'm fine, Mama.
Lorenzo, what are you doing here?
I'm actually here to see my daughter.
What is it, Papa?
You left this at the house.
Thank you.
He signed it.
What?
If I can trust my own daughter to run her business, who can I trust?
Grazie, Papa. Grazie. I will make you proud.
Always have, Gabriella. Un espresso, per favore.
I know it's a little late, but I was wondering if I can get a cappuccino.
I'll have to ask the owner. I'll see what I can do. When do you go back to America?
Well, what's funny about that is that it turns out they also don't need me quite as much as I thought they did. So if it's all right with you, I was thinking maybe I'd stick around for a little while, if that's okay.
That is, very okay.
For as long as I can remember, I've been telling anybody that would listen that I don't want this. I don't want to be involved with anybody, but that's not true. Truth is, I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of failing again. Afraid of it being my fault. I guess I was afraid. Maybe I didn't deserve a second chance at love. But you made me believe that maybe I do. And I would really like to find out. With you.
I would too.
So Jackson had to go all the way to Italy to believe in love again. Now that is romantic. I think your groomsmen are back.
No. I know who this is.
You must be Milo.
Looking for Betty?
You know nobody calls me that anymore.
I do.
I have to put some things away in your storeroom.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yes, I'm fine.
When they told me you ran off, I thought maybe you'd change your mind. Maybe you didn't want to marry me anymore.
Are you kidding? Of course I want to marry you.
So why'd you leave?
Because I wasn't sure that you wanted to marry me.
What? Why would you even say that?
Uncle Danny, Uncle Pete, Dad, they all have these great stories about how they faced some big challenge before they finally found love. Doesn't it bother you that we don't have anything like that?
How could we? We've known each other since we were kids.
Exactly. We don't have any story to tell about the first time we met, or how we ended up with the same seat on the train, or how our dogs got their leashes tangled at the park.
We actually don't even have dogs.
That's not the point. The point is, in all these years we've been together, nothing that exciting has ever happened to us.
Love doesn't always have to come with an airbag, you know.
But are you sure that's enough for you? Don't you wish we had a story of our own to tell? Some romantic thing that makes this all make sense?
Come with me. I've been in love with you since the first time we met. Even back then, I knew one day I was going to ask you to marry me. But I couldn't tell you that when we were 9 years old. So I decided to send you a secret message. I knew you loved playing this game. I thought maybe someday you'd figure it out.
Do you have any idea how hard it was to keep the high score on this machine for all those years?
That was you? MLB, I thought that was Uncle Danny in Major League Baseball.
Nope. All you had to do was beat my score, and you would have found this.
Milo loves Betty. MLB. You did this for me?
I did it for us. Now we have a story of our own to tell. So what do you think? Want to go get married?
Wait. I want to beat your high score first.
Let's go. We still have a wedding to get to.
I am not ready for this.
Yes, you are, Dad. Remember all those times you walked me to school in Italy? Those were just practice runs.
Okay.
Welcome. Welcome to friends and family, special guests from near and far, trusted companions, and even unfamiliar strangers who may one day become family. We never know. Because life's mysteries are constantly unfolding like a lotus flower growing wild in the untamed country of our hearts and feet.
Mom.
We are gathered here today to witness the joining of two lives, Elizabeth Grace Ryder and Milo Carter McLean. Would you please join hands? And so, by the power vested in me by the great state of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you married. Go ahead. You can kiss.
Hi. Hey, everyone. Hi. Hello. For those of you that don't know me or remember me from the last wedding we were all at together, I am Danny, and I thought instead of me standing up here doing all the talking, I'd like to invite my fellow groomsmen, Pete, and the father of the bride, Jackson, to say a few words. Pete?
Okay.
Here, Pete. Let's go for Pete.
Wow, okay. Wow. Hi, babe. Elizabeth, I have been so lucky to have your dad as one of my best friends for all these years, because it has given me a front row seat to watch you grow from a sweet, funny, and adorable little girl into this incredible woman we all see today.
And even though you are a properly married young lady now, that doesn't mean I'm going to let you win at our favorite video game.
And I have been so honored to be your father. It's taught me a lot of kindness, respect, trust, trusting the people that you love. Now, I know your name is Elizabeth these days, but if it wouldn't be too much trouble, would it be all right, once in a while, if I could still call you Betty? To my daughter, to my new son-in-law, I wish you both all the happiness, all the joy, and all the love in the world. Cheers.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming. For all these years, I've had my dad and my Uncle Pete and my Uncle Danny as role models when it came to marriage. Can you imagine how hard it's been to live up to that? I mean, they've had adventures. Uncle Pete had to travel thousands of miles through a Bulgarian forest and the storm of a century, but nothing could stop him from marrying Aunt Chelsea. And Uncle Danny had to go all the way to Greece and jump off a cliff to realize that his true love had been there right beside him all along. Right, Uncle Zach? And then, my dad. I am so proud of him for finding love again with Gabriella. Even if it meant traveling halfway around the world and dancing in an Italian festival with a creepy mask on. The thing is, I've learned so much from all of them. But I was afraid that Milo and I just couldn't live up to those legends. But my husband said something to me that changed everything. He said, love doesn't always have to come with airbags. And I realized that maybe I didn't need some big adventure to make our wedding complete. Because we were already having one. Love is the greatest adventure of all. Thank you, Dad, for everything.
I'm so proud of you. Look at you. Dancing on your own 2 feet.
You don't mind, do you, Dad? Just for old time's sake? Come to join the fun?
May I have this dance?
She says so.
Of course.
So did you schedule Mrs. Biederman for her knee surgery? You know how hard it is to get into the OR these days.
You know the problem with two doctors getting married. They always seem to talk shop.
So am I still your plus one?
Baby, you're my only one.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Oh. Are we really still doing this?
Forever!
দিনের বেলায় হিয়ালা হোক ছাগল আইছে এনো ছাগল আছে এটা মুভমেন্টটা কি দাও হিল বুঝতেছে হিয়াল হইতেছে না হিয়াল ভাইলে বুট কি আর ছাগলে क्या बुझे है तो भरो लुच्चा का संदेश